Yes, hello, welcome everybody. Chris here from the Ministry of Dice, back again today with another one of my video presentation thingamadoodads. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at some brand new Dark Phoenix Saga spoilers for you lovely, lovely people in support of the Dice Masters vs. Cancer effort this year. Yes, welcome folks, thank you for sticking around, and as I said in the intro there, we've got some brand new Dark Phoenix Saga spoilers for you to all enjoy today. The mythic Q1 2022 new product release period is swiftly approaching. It's just around the corner, folks, I can't wait. The boat race, the Marvel vs. DC boat race is taking place. They're in the shipping containers. They are on the ocean. Which will come into dock first? The DC Superman Kryptonite Crisis or the Marvel Dark Phoenix Saga? Who knows? Who knows? Place your bets now. And if you want to know more about that, then go check out episode 109 of the Ministry of Dice podcast, where we interviewed Jimmy and Brian from Wizkids, who told us all about their kind of supply chain and logistics problems, but they also assured us the stuff is on the boat. So we can't wait. We can't wait. But yes, we've got some new cards to reveal for you today as that period of time creeps closer. Juicy ones as well. We're going to fill in the gaps today. We're revealing the first cards for characters that have not been seen to date. Yeah. So, but before I do, very important, I know a lot of you, I can see on the analytics, you know who you are, you skip forward, you don't watch the video, you just jump to see the new cards. Don't do that today, or certainly don't skip this bit now, because this is super important. Stay with me for a minute, okay? Stay with me for a minute, because today's spoilers are being revealed in support of the Dice Masters vs. Cancer 2021 initiative. We are raising money. We do it every November for Cancer Research UK. By the time this video goes out, there'll have been an event take place where we'll have done a donated, ticketed entry thing to raise money for the pot. We've done some other fun stuff like a quiz, and today's video, these spoilers are being revealed in support of Dice Masters vs. Cancer 2021. You may or may not know it, but the Ministry of Dice, we're part of a UK-based kind of gaming collaboration called Gaming vs. Cancer that come together every year in November to raise money for Cancer Research UK. It's made up of gaming content creators, friendly local gaming stores, community TOs and such like. So we're all doing our bit, but the Dice Masters community, we make a great contribution every year, and we want to make another great contribution to the cause. In 2015, the British Journal of Cancer produced a report that said 1 in 2 will be affected by cancer in their lifetime, and the fundraising efforts for causes like this have taken a massive hit through the pandemic. They've not been able to do their usual fundraising activity, so please do consider helping out. On the screen now is the link to go to our GoFundMe, where you can drop a couple of quid, couple of bucks, couple of euros, whatever, into the pot. It's also going to be in the description down below. So remember, today's spoilers are in support of Dice Masters vs. Cancer. Please do consider, if you love Dice Masters, if you love spoilers, if you love what we do, and you love the fact that the Dice Masters community makes a great contribution to this cause every year, then please do take a minute to go and drop some money in the pot. Just buy one less coffee this week. Just give us $3, you know? So very important. I'll keep that link up on the screen through the duration of the video. Just type it into your search bar on your Google or whatever, or go to the link in the description down below and help us make a great contribution in November 2021. Let's just really show the world that the Dice Masters community can come together and raise money for a great cause. Okay, now you can start skipping through and looking at the pictures. Go to that link, give me some money, and now you can start skipping through. Although it really messes with my analytics, just saying. So if you've got the patience, please do sit through my chunnering on. Right, let's get into the cards then. Let's take a look. And the first one to reveal today is a basic action called Lab Test. It's a 2-cost basic action, and it reads, Continuous. You may send this die to your use pile to re-roll one of the character dice in your reserve pool. Now, on first appraisal, I have to admit, I sort of dismissed this and thought, it's all right, it's interesting. It's nice to have a spoiler. That gets, that brings in the views. But I'm not sure I'd make much use of this. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, well, maybe there is something here. So, bear with me, folks, because it might sound like I'm talking bobbins, but bear with me. It's continuous, so you can drop it in the field and keep it for when you want to use it. It's an insurance policy, if you will. And I was thinking that maybe, like, if I'm using a character like Moon Knight from Infinity Gauntlet that's got a max die 1, or my strategy is relying really heavily on a high-cost character that I'm likely going to only buy one of, like She-Hulk, for example, or Thor, or a Thanos, or whatever, a Gazgul Thraka. It could be a nice little insurance policy for that character, to make sure, or just increase your chances of making sure that character gets out in the field when you need it most and doesn't end up getting whiffed and disappearing into your use pile and you're waiting ages to get your hands on it again because you can't afford to buy another one, or there just isn't the max die count on the card to get another one. So it's curious. It's curious to me. I've not fully thought it through, but I'm just wondering if there is something about an insurance policy of this nature for teams that rely on high-cost characters that you'll only buy one of, or characters that you can only get max die 1 of, to make sure that you get it come round again. I don't know. It's curious to me. It's interesting. But let me know in the comments down below what you think, whether you can see a use for this or not. Am I talking bobbins? I probably am. Maybe it is for dismissing. I don't know. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah. Don't forget, folks, of course, that link across the bottom of the screen, that is the link for the Dice Masters vs. Cancer 2021 GoFundMe page. We're raising money in November 2021, so if you're watching this video at time of release, please do consider, if you enjoy Dice Masters and you enjoy our spoilers, going and dropping some money in the pot and helping the Dice Masters community raise even more for Cancer Research UK. Okay, the next card on the list then. Here we go. We've got Blink, the common Blink, 3-cost mask, X-Men affiliation. Her subtitle is Skilled Combatant, and she is a blank text box. She's a vanilla card. And she's got a stat line of 013, 123, and 135. So, yeah, she's okay. She's all right-ish. I could definitely see instances where you might want a low-cost X-Men character that's a bit of fodder. The fielding costs are not too painful at 011. She's got decent-ish stats for a cost at 013, 123, and 135. Couldn't get the words out there. In draft, there's certainly instances where you might want a low-cost X-Men affiliated character. There's obviously X-Men related synergies in set. There's also other X-Men related synergies that you might want to look at. You certainly, when drafting the set, might want some cheap fodder to KO using your Dark Phoenix Global. And if you're not aware of that, that's a bolt to KO a character and then get a 2 discount on your next purchase. So something to think about there. So you might want to drop a Blink in the field and then use it to KO and get a discount later on, and then maybe roll her back in as mask energy because you're looking for masks or whatever. So it's got its place. It's got its place, although I'm not sure, broadly speaking, this is going to be one that we'll see a great deal of table play outside of draft or casual teams where they just need a low-cost X-Men affiliated character with some half-decent defense numbers. But there you go. There's the common for Blink. Next on the list now then, let's start filling in these character slots so you can see some characters that we've not seen before. And the first one to reveal today is Corsair. He's recruiting a crew. He's a 4-cost fist, and he reads, when fielded, place the next die in your purchase. Oh, try again, Chris. When fielded, place the next die you purchase this turn into your bag. And he comes with a stat line of 034, 135, and 145. So, yeah, really interesting. Great to see Corsair appearing in the set again. Obviously, a key player in the kind of spacey X-Men-y stuff. Definitely part of all the kind of Shi'ar spacey storylines. He features very heavily. Also, a very prominent character because he is Cyclops, Alex Summers, and Vulcan's father. Yeah, there you go. Did you know that? Check out your comic book lore there. So he's long overdue, really, especially when we've had quite a few Cyclops and Alex Summers characters. Although, to my knowledge, he's the only member of the crew, of the Starjammer crew, that has appeared to date. So there you go. But let's talk about his game text. So a when fielded game text, it's always nice to have a character with 0-1-1 fielding costs on a when fielded game effect. I like that it is the kind of cutting the dice cycle out, getting the dice straight in your bag that only you control. It's not like a Becky Lynch Global that can skip the dice cycle that you and your opponent can both use, or Big Entrance that you can both buy from the communal basic actions. It's one that just I have control of. Although his 4 purchase cost does give me pause for concern there. Again, so many combos I'm coming up with that rely heavily on this global, but the Dark Phoenix global that's in the set, if you need to go take a look at that card, it's on all rarities. Go over to BritRoller6.com and head into our Dark Phoenix Saga spoiler gallery to take a look, but it's the old Blue Eyes White Dragon global. So you are there's a nice little combo here where you're in a position to field a Corsair to get the game effect where you can put the next purchase dice back in your bag. You can then KO Corsair using your Dark Phoenix global to get a discount or 2 on your next purchase. Buy a dice at discount, put it straight in the bag, and then Corsair is locked and loaded, ready to go in your prep area to roll back in the next turn and use the when fielded effect again. So there's an interesting little combo piece there that I definitely think we can make use of. And anything that lets you skip your dice cycle, just take the use pile out of the story, is clearly of benefit when you're trying to get your hands on juicy characters and actions that are going to really help you out during the game. Yeah, so Corsair, there we go. Filled in one of those slots. We now know the Corsair is in set. Well, we knew anyway, actually. He was on the side of the draft pack, the countertop display, wasn't he? But we haven't seen him in detail. Lovely artwork there as well. Lovely artwork. Don't forget, folks, that today's spoilers are being revealed in support of Dice Masters vs. Cancer 2021. The link is at the bottom of the screen. Please just go and type that into your Google search bar to go to our GoFundMe and throw us a couple of bucks for our fundraising efforts for Gaming vs. Cancer, or go to the link in the description down below. If you love Dice Masters, you love our spoilers, and you hate cancer, then help us out. Let's make a massive contribution from the Dice Masters community this year. Next on the list then, we have Emma Frost. I think this is the jewel of this batch of spoilers, personally. Let me know down in the comments whether I'm talking rubbish or not. But Emma Frost, influential, 4-cost shield with the Hellfire Club affiliation. While Emma Frost is active, your sidekick dice get +1 attack, +1 defense, and gain the Hellfire affiliation. And then she's got the classic Emma Frost stat line, 135, 146, and 257. So I can see an awful lot of opportunity in this one. I used to use the Malekith from back in the day, from the Mighty Thor set quite a bit. He gave sidekicks a stat bump and the villain affiliation. I think certainly as a card to draft, anyone who gives their sidekicks a bit more oomph in a draft is going to see themselves get a bit of an edge in that drafting situation. But we've seen all the way through the years that stuff that buffs and takes advantages of sidekicks, resource that you get right out the gate in the game, can be hugely beneficial. I've played with Robins and Captain Americas and Falcons and Angels and what's her name, Charlotte Flairs, even up till recently in the WWE set. The fact that she gives them the Hellfire Club affiliation as well is of interest to me. 2, there is a Magneto called the Grey King that I was thinking about. He gives Hellfire Club affiliated characters +2 attack and +2 defense, and he's a 5-cost. So if you can get an Emma Frost and a Magneto out in the field, I realise it's 2 characters with a total purchase cost of 9 and a lot of fielding costs. Magneto is very expensive to field as well. But if you can get them out, your sidekicks are going to be +3/+3 in total, making them a 4/4 character with Hellfire affiliation. That's, even if it's just for a bit of casual fun gaming, that's got to be as interesting to you as it is to me. Definitely one I'm going to try, for sure. So yeah, just giving sidekicks a stat bump is always useful. There's plenty of strategies that you can try to really make use of your sidekicks there. Just chuck an Instant War in the mix, or a Collector Global from the Infinity Gauntlet set to guarantee you the sidekicks. Giving them Hellfire Club affiliation creates a few combo synergies as well. I just think all round a really interesting card, and one that I'm dead pleased to reveal today. So there you go, there's Emma Frost, influential. And here we go, Rogue, Strength Absorption. Yet another super rare reveal from the Ministry of Dice. Bringing you exclusive super rares all the time. But today we're bringing you this super rare reveal in support of the Dice Masters vs. Cancer 2021 effort. So please do go to the link on screen or click the link in the description down below to throw a couple of bucks in the pot and help us raise more money for Cancer Research UK through the Gaming vs. Cancer Collaborative. Just buy one less coffee this week. Or when you're down your local gaming store, forego 2 Dice Masters boosters off the shelf and give us $2. Why not? So Rogue, Strength Absorption, 4-cost mask with the X-Men affiliation there. She reads, Energize. Target character die has no attack this turn. And she's got the classic Rogue stat line we've seen in the past, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, and 2, 5, 6. So painful fielding cost there, but I suppose with an energized character, you're not really planning on fielding her, I wouldn't imagine. Another curious one, because to give an enemy character, 0 attack this turn, I mean, the most immediate kind of application of that is that you'd want to make your opponent's characters 0 attack. But doing it in your turn is less impactful than doing it in their turn, when there's obviously the threat of them attacking with that character that you just reduced to 0. But Energize you can only use in your go. So on first appraisal, I'm a bit like, I'm not so sure. But there's a couple of things that I've not fully thought through, and maybe you guys can help me in the comments down below. First, it says target character dice. So it's not target opposing character, it's any character. So is there a reason why you might want to make one of your own characters 0 attack for a turn? I can't immediately think of one, but I feel like there's something there. Do you know what I mean? You know when your gut's telling you there's something there. So there's that to note. I also think that making characters 0 attack, opposing characters 0 attack in a turn, if you're using, I don't know, deadly, for example, so that when you attack with your deadly character, the blocker will be 0 attack, and that'll guarantee that your deadly character doesn't die, ready for use as a blocker in your go, and then or for another attack next time your turn comes around, because your opponent can't kill it. You're obviously guaranteed to kill theirs with the deadly, but they can't kill it. So I was wondering if there's something in that, maybe. The fact that she's a mask character is interesting. We've certainly seen how mask energized characters can be really helpful with kind of all that kind of mask synergy combo-y stuff that goes on. You know, the Black Widow, for example. So it's encouraging you to roll 2 masks in every turn she comes around. And there's loads of great mask globals that you could make use of. So it's amping up your mask generation, but giving you a little bit of a bonus with the energized game text. I don't know. There's just something there at the back of my mind. I haven't fully. As always, I make these videos on the fly and I just go for my first gut instinct. But I feel like there's something in that. I think there's something in making one of your own characters 0 attack, although I'm not entirely sure what it is. I just feel like there's something there niggling at the back of my mind. But I also feel like there's something about her being a mass character who can make your opponent characters 0 attack in your go. And I'm thinking deadly. I'm thinking deadly is the thing. Like making sure your deadly character lives. Yeah, I don't know. But definitely a curious one. Oh, I tell you what else as well, actually. If you're playing Golden, then stat flippers. Stat flippers. I'm trying to remember now. Can you target your opposing characters with the stat flip? I think you can with Ant-Man and Kal-El. I could be misquoting here now, so don't run with this. Go check the card text first. But you can make your opposing character a 0 attack and then stat flip it and kill it. Might be a way to go. Something like that. I don't know. I just can't figure that one out. But there you go. Rogue Strength Absorption. Another super rare on the list. And of course, that's now filled one of the character gaps. We now know that Rogue's in the set. Yeah, absolutely. So, there we go. That brings me to the end of my spoiler video today. Do not forget, folks, that we are showing these spoilers today in support of Dice Masters vs. Cancer 2021. If you're watching this video at time of release in November 2021, then please do go to the link in the description down below, or the link that's been at the bottom of the screen through the entire duration there, the gofund.me/F084110C4, rolls right off the tongue, and throw some money in the pot to make a great contribution from the Dice Masters community to the Cancer Research UK fundraising effort that the Gaming vs. Cancer group are doing. Whew, that was a mouthful. Yeah, so obviously you know what to do. Go on down below, do all the things with the likes and the subscribes, and throw some comments in. Loads of you guys come up with great ideas that I never realise. So please do share those in the comments down below. I've been told they're really useful for some of the newer players that read them. In the meantime, I've been Chris, and I'll catch you on a podcast called The Ministry of Dice over on our website, BritRoller6.com, or here on our YouTube channel sometime soon. Thanks for watching, folks.